Dude, how much do you want to bet? How much do you want to bet that we don't even have, we never have shortages of hospital equipment and PPE, and we're never gonna have a dude. They're saying that we've got tons of extra ventilators, dude. We've got more ventilators than we can use right now. And I get it. People are making predictions, but okay, you can predict all you want. What about the actual on the ground, dude? We've got thousands of ventilators that are just sitting around. Nobody's using them. Thomas Massey, not really, Waldo. I don't really know that much about Thomas Massey, but good for him for opposing this bill. I oppose this bill too. This was terrifying to listen to. It's like listening to a North Korean. It sounds very much like, others have completely talked him into believing in this cause no matter what. It's even worse, to be honest. I've seen this in some undercover documentaries about North Korea, and a lot of the citizens seem aware of how it's all BS these days and just play along because they are understandably terrified of the consequences. This guy's just straight up brainwashed, though. These guys are literally on Destiny's subreddit. They're literally saying that I'm literally brainwashed. Was it just? I don't know what was. Was Destiny actually gaming? Or he was actually
all of the.
He was actually looking stuff up and talking.
Panic and.
I think it's via.
DOJ. Oh, he was taking note. He was actually taking notes. I didn't realize that Destiny was actually taking notes. That's awesome. Very cool. I didn't know Destiny was taking notes. It looks like he took a lot of notes actually throughout this thing. He was on his game. Good for him. Listen to these guys calling me like North Korean brainwash though. I assume in actual North Korea the conditions are so bad that you don't realize it's bad. People like lecture well off and will probably stay well off due to America's wealth and stability, so there's no incentive for them to actually think about their political views and how they might actually affect people's lives. Come on. Come on. My man's literally ready to die for his right to go outside and take a walk, as if that's a bad thing, which he can still do nonetheless. Yo! Holy cow, 300 bits. Constrained. Thank you so much, Constrained. 300 bits, man. I really appreciate that. Love the brainwashing. Oh, that's awesome. Easy to say I'm ready to die when you're neither old nor too poor to absorb the loss of wages due to illness or pay exorbitant amounts of money for healthcare. He seems like he's just virtue signaling with his willingness to sacrifice himself, and in truth, he just doesn't give a fuck and is willing to sacrifice the old and weak. No! I literally never said to sacrifice the old and weak. I literally said, like, yes, we should take it seriously. Like, I'm working from home. Like, yes, let's be smart about this. I literally said that in the debate with Destiny, I assume. Because that's what I always say. Why the F did Destiny not press him on? Yo, Dutch with the sub. Wow, Dutch Vanderduck. Tier 1 sub. Thank you, man. Appreciate that, Dutch. Tier 1 sub coming in hot. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the sub club. Why the F did Destiny not press him on Italy is doing awful because they have a socialist healthcare system? Because 10 minutes into this conversation, it's obvious that Lecture Fan just doesn't give a fuck. What, dude? Italy has a good system. What a dishonest piece of shit. Holy fuck. See, dude, look at people are just raging on me. Right, Credo. They're making it sound like I said stuff I didn't say. Lecture fan, Obama did X thing and it was bad. Destiny, well, what do you think about Trump doing the same thing as X? Well, I'm not sure, but actually X is good in this case because Trump has his reasons. Destiny, well, why shouldn't you blame Trump for doing X when you previously said X is bad? Because Obama actually is the reason why Trump is doing X. Holy shit, this was so frustrating to listen to. Such a partisan hack. Literally just Trump man good, Obama man bad. Democrats are evil, Republicans are good. Grow a spine and figure out what's good or bad outside of partisan politics. Oh my god, dude. This is honestly absolutely hysterical, some of these comments. Holy shit, this was so frustrating to listen to. Such a partisan hack. Literally just Trump man good, Obama man bad. Democrats are evil, Republicans are good. Grow a spine and figure out what's good or bad outside of partisan politics. Dude, it's like, I'm a Republican, dude. Get over it. I work for a distributor with partners overseas, and lecture fans saying we don't actually have PPE shortages yet is one of the most mind-numbingly dumb things I've ever seen. We don't normally do medical supplies, but we have the licenses to order masks and etc. And we have had our phones blown up by hospitals we've never even talked to who heard we could order supplies. I firsthand seen a factory go out of stock, 500,000 N95s, and hospitals are desperate to even get the little disposable surgical masks. These people, I guess, are saying that there are shortages in some places, and he's like, oh, I do medical supplies, and tons of people are buying stuff from me. It's like, dude, I know, because everybody's panicking, everybody's stocked up, everybody's bought up all of these things. There's tons of them around. Killing grandma to own the libs. Wouldn't Destiny talking about how the virus was overblown like 2 weeks ago, if I recall correctly, he said it would be like Ebola or swine flu? If Trump would have shut the borders down any sooner, he'd have been bitching about how he can't go on vacation because of the virus hysteria. Exactly. This person understands what's up. 07, can you leak him say anything like that? I know you can. I think it was in an L nod. He said something along the lines of, I know this is a dumb take, but the Ebola swine flu stuff has desensitized me to pandemic warnings type things. Sorry, I'm not going to scrub through 100 plus hours of video for you. Oh my gosh, dude. What is all this nonsense? Libertarians who agree with everything Trump does and disagree with everything Democrats and the left do are just closet fascists. Changed my mind. Lecture fan isn't a fascist. He's just a standard Trump Republican. He seems like a nice guy IRL. This guy's kind of nice to me. Yeah, lecture fan. Look it. Somebody's defending me on the Destiny subreddit. Lecture fan isn't a fascist. He's just a standard Trump Republican. He seems like a nice guy IRL. I am a nice guy in real life. I'm a very nice guy. I just like to debate politics. Would you say Trump is a fascist? My thinking is he ticks enough boxes, red flags for me to consider him as such. Oh yeah, anyone who genuinely believes we should sacrifice 3 million people in glorious combat against the evils of COVID-19 because we can't let red line go down is probably top tier friend material. Line go down, line go up. What is this stupid meme like leftists making fun of the fact that you pay attention to the stock market? Line go up, line go down. Listen to that. Nobody said this. Nobody believes this. Anyone who genuinely believes we should sacrifice 3 million people in glorious combat against the evils of COVID-19 because we can't let red line go down is probably top tier friend material. I could just imagine how fun it would be to sit down and have a beer with this guy while we praise Trump for keeping all those scary brown people out of America. Wow. Why do you have to go to the race thing? This has to be bad faith. You can't hold all these opposing opinions with the only difference being political party and not know it. I explained all of the differences. Lecture, if they die, fan. I never said that. Lecture, if they die, fan. What the fuck is going on over there in America? Your conservatives are batshit crazy. Here in the UK, conservative people are actually more likely to support the government and police enforcing laws to prevent the spread of COVID-19, with 91% of conservatives in support and 88% of liberal left-wing people in support. It's the same way here, dude. Most Republicans are in favor of all this stuff, too. I'm not your average Republican. This looked really bad for Destiny. Finally, this guy at the very bottom, minus 3 points. This looked really bad for Destiny. Finally, somebody got it. This looked really bad for Destiny. One person in my favor, dude. 100 comments just ripping me apart, tearing me apart. And one guy at the very bottom with -3 karma. This looked really bad for Destiny. Video's doing pretty well on Destiny's channel, though. It's like